The Junkers 188 Avenger was not merely an improved bomber. It was the evolutionary culmination of German medium bomber development. It represented what happened when experience, necessity, and engineering pragmatism converged under wartime pressure. While it never achieved the fame of its predecessor, the Junkers Ju-88, or the publicity of Allied heavy bombers, the aircraft quietly became the most advanced operational medium bomber of World War II. The Junkers Ju-88 had been one of the most flexible combat aircraft of the war, serving as bomber, night fighter, reconnaissance platform, torpedo carrier, and heavy fighter. It was fast, adaptable, and structurally robust. Yet, it was also a compromise design. The Luftwaffe's pre-war insistence that the aircraft be capable of dive bombing forced structural reinforcements and design decisions that added weight and complexity. As the war progressed, the demands placed on medium bombers changed. Strategic depth increased. Allied air superiority intensified, and payload expectations grew. Speed became survival. If you are interested in how German panzer companies actually fought in World War II, I've put together a free ebook based on manuals and battlefield reports. You will find the link in the description. In 1940, Germany pursued the ambitious Bomber B program, aiming to field a next-generation high-performance bomber powered by advanced engines such as the UMO 222. This program failed. The engines proved unreliable and development delays mounted. The Luftwaffe, already heavily engaged across Europe, could not afford a production vacuum. Instead of waiting for an unready technological leap, German planners pivoted. They ordered an optimized version of the Ju-88, one that incorporated aerodynamic refinements, improved defensive armament, and better crew ergonomics. This became the Ju-188. It was not a stopgap, it was a mature solution. The aircraft's most visually striking feature was its redesigned cockpit. If you enjoyed this video, don't just watch history, engage with it. Check out my World War II word search books on Amazon. Each volume focuses on a specific battle, tank, unit, or commander. This one covers the Panzerkampfwagen 8 Maus. Train your knowledge and stay sharp. You will find all my books in the description below. The cockpit of the Ju-88 gave way to a smooth, fully glazed, stepless nose. The new cockpit reduced aerodynamic drag, improved forward visibility, enhanced bombing accuracy, provided better crew coordination, and improved high-altitude performance. Combined with improved engine and refined aerodynamics, this allowed the Junkers 188 to reach speeds exceeding 500 km per hour, depending on variant. In medium bomber terms, this was exceptional. Yet, the aircraft did not sacrifice payload for speed. It optimized both. The Ju-188's refined aerodynamics and powerful engines allowed operational ceilings above 9,000 meters in some variants. At those altitudes, many early Allied interceptors struggled. Defensive gunners had extended visibility, and strategic reconnaissance became more survivable. This made the aircraft particularly valuable in reconnaissance roles, where it performed with distinction across multiple fronts. While the Luftwaffe struggled with declining air superiority, the Ju-188 remained one of its most survivable medium bombers. Unlike many Allied bombers that relied heavily on external bomb loads, the Ju-188 maintained a well-designed internal bomb bay. This reduced drag and preserved speed. Its bomb load capacity, around 3,000 kilograms depending on configuration, was highly competitive for a twin-engine medium bomber. It also retained the structural strength inherited from the Ju-88's dive bomber origins, though without being burdened by dive bombing as a primary mission. This balance, so strong structure without unnecessary compromise, was one of its defining virtues. The aircraft was not overbuilt, it was correctly built. The Ju-88 featured improved defensive positions compared to earlier German bombers. Armament typically included 13mm machine guns, 20mm cannons, and remote-controlled or improved dorsal positions. Was it invulnerable? Of course not. But it represented an evolution, an adaptation to a sky increasingly dominated by radar-equipped night fighters and long-range escorts. The aircraft was not a relic struggling to survive. It was an adaptation to modern air combat. In reconnaissance form, the Junkers Ju-188D variant became especially important. With extended range and cameras installed, it provided critical intelligence over the Eastern Front and Western Europe. Speed and altitude gave it survivability. Its modern cockpit improved observation. It was a thinking man's aircraft, optimized for information as much as destruction. By 1944, Germany's air situation was deteriorating rapidly. Allied bombers filled the skies over the Reich. Fuel shortages grew acute. Experienced crews were irreplaceable. Yet, in this environment, the aircraft remained one of the few German bombers that could still operate effectively at operationally meaningful altitudes and speeds. It was not obsolete, it was ahead of its time. It embodied what German bomber development could have been had strategic priorities and industrial realities aligned earlier. And right here, at the point where survival, adaptation, and engineering maturity converged, the Junkers Ju-188 stood as the Luftwaffe's most refined medium bomber. Before we continue, this channel exists because it stays independent. If you believe serious military history should stay that way, consider channel membership. Link below. approximately 1,000 Ju-188 aircraft were produced. Not more, because by 1944, Germany was prioritizing fighter production, Allied bombing crippled the factories, fuel shortages limited operational capacity, and strategic doctrine had shifted defensively. The Ju-188 was not neglected because it was inferior. It was constrained by strategic collapse. Had it entered service in larger numbers earlier, let's say in 1941, the operational story of German medium bomber forces might have looked very different. Perhaps the most important reason the aircraft deserves recognition as the most advanced medium bomber of the war lies in its philosophy. It was not an experimental gamble. It represented mature wartime engineering. After the war, Allied evaluation teams examined captured German aircraft. While jets like the Messerschmitt Me-262 captured attention, the Ju-188 was recognized as a sophisticated and well-balanced design. It influenced thinking about streamlined cockpit glazing, multi-role bomber flexibility, engine modularity, and aerodynamic drag reduction. In some respects, it was the last and best expression of piston engine German medium bomber development. It stood at the edge of technological transition. Had the war continued longer, or had Germany's industrial situation been stronger, the 188 might have become the standard next-generation bomber. It was not a desperate improvisation. It was a quiet, apex predator. Overshadowed by giants, underrated by history, but technically formidable. History remembers the famous. Serious study remembers the exceptional. The Junkers Ju-188 belongs in the second category. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to support my channel, check out the PayPal donation link in the description or consider becoming a member. To make sure you don't miss my future work, subscribe to my channel and press the bell notification button. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.